Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praise, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and love and peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect brothers that are pushing this truth across the four corners of the globe for the love of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Today, my brother Ashkaya come with a lesson on I want to talk about this the brothers. The scriptures say, how close and closely knitted that we're supposed to be. All right, as if we're in one body. All right, and that's a big deal, being in one body, because if one part of the body loses its function, it can throw the whole body or the balance of the body, or make the body sick or ill. All right, so it's an important role that you're playing in this truth when you're dealing with the brothers. All right, this is not nothing that you can play with. It's something that you have to take seriously. And it was a commandment from Yahweh Shai, man. It's one of his pet peeves, man, on how you treat each other. All right, I'm gonna get my first scripture. I just want to touch on this for a second. Not gonna be a long video, but Lord willing, to be edifying. I'm gonna go to John. This is John chapter 13. I'm gonna start at verse 34. I'm gonna start at verse 33. It says, "Little children." This is Yahweh Shai talking because it's in red letters. I might start at verse 31. All right. It says, "Therefore, when he was gone out, Yahweh Shai said," it says Jesus, but his name is Yahweh Shai. All right. His name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew tongue, man. It said, "Now is the Son of Man glorified, and God is glorified in him." It says, "Little children, yet a little while I am with thee." So why did he call them little children, man? He's talking to the disciples. Why did he call them little children, man? All right. And we're going to look that up real quick. I'm going to go to Matthews. I'm going to come back to John. In Matthews, it says, chapter 18. I'm going to start at verse 1. It said, "At the same time came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, Verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven." All right. So what that means is, we've been taught so much crap in this society that we live in. All right, we didn't know how to be friends. All right, we didn't know how to get along like we should in the world. All right, we didn't know what true friendship was in the world. All right, until we came into this truth and found out how we're supposed to treat each other. All right, because we used to let each other get away with anything. We glorified wickedness in this world with our friends. I have the same friends in the world that I got in this truth. All right, and that's a blessing, but that we all knew each other in the world, and we seen how we've all changed and evolved in this truth. All right, and that was a blessing. All right, but anyway, your mind, when you're a child, you're sucking up everything, man. So when you come into this truth, you have to suck up as much information. All right, learn. All right, look at the apostles and the elders, how they move and how they maneuver. All right, how they study, how they treat each other. All right, you have to learn a lot of things over. So you have to put your mind in like a child state, where you absorbing and looking and learning. All right. It says, "Whosoever therefore shall humble himself as a little child, the same is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." All right. So you have to bring yourself really low. All right. You might have been what they call the man in the world, man. But when you come into this truth, man, you have to humble yourself, man. All right. Why? Because it's not about you. It's about Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh, who people ignorantly call God, and Yahweh Shai, who people ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right. It's about them. It's no longer about you. All right. So you have to put off all that self glorification and all that. You have to get rid of that. All right. Because this is we learn through studying and reading. This is not about us. It's not our show. All right. We're really nothing. All right. It says, and whoso shall receive one such little child in my name receiveth me. I said, but whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Man, that's the Lord talking to you, man. Like, don't play with my men out here. All right. And a lot of people got some great judgment coming for doing things to the men of the Lord, man. All right. You got great judgment coming. All right. But I don't want to get off topic. We have to, that's why the Yahweh Shai, if we go back to John, John 13 and 34, it says, a new commandment. Verse 33, Salaki. It says, little children, yet a little while I am with you. You call them little children, right? Because, you know, we're still learning under Yahweh Shai, man. So he was teaching them. So he wanted them to absorb what he was about to say. All right? He said, little children, yet a little while I am with you. Ye shall seek me. And as I said unto the Jews, whether I go, ye cannot come. So now I say to you, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another. All right. So this is the Yahweh Shai telling us to love one another, and that word love means to tell your brother what's right, regardless. All right. If he's going off, you need to tell him. All right. And if it's an older brother, an elder, all right. Hey, you can't rebuke an elder. You got to let the Lord deal. All right. Or go to another elder and ask them, or tell him the situation. All right. But this is what makes us who we are today, is following the scriptures to a T. All right. And we learn how to treat each other. All right. It says, little children, a new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. All right. So Yahweh Shai showed great love. How to do that? He died for us, man. There's no greater love than a man to give his life for a friend. That's what the scriptures say. That's one of the greatest forms of love. If you die for a friend, man, you put your life on the line for him. There's no greater love than that. You care more about him than you did yourself. All right? That's how he loved us. It says, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye love one unto another. All right? What does that mean, man? That's deep. Because the world is on the outside looking in. And if you treat your brother like a nigger or like some scumbag, how? How will they know that you're a man of the Lord? All right, because you're no different from them. All right, our job is to show the correct love and show these people in the world how to live. All right, how to treat each other. All right, and if we can't treat each other the way we're supposed to be treated, how can we teach the world or the elect? All right. And so we got a great deal, man. And man, it's if you follow the scriptures, man, it's an easy thing to treat your brother the way he's supposed to be treated. All right. If you don't get caught up in your emotions and your feelings about different things, it's easy to love your brother. All right. Now everybody is not going to click, and everybody's not going to jail in this truth. So stop thinking that too, man. Everybody is not going to click, but our job is to love one another. When a brother's in need, you got to be there regardless. All right? You have to love each other, man. That's a big deal in this truth. All right. It says, so that's how we're going to show Salakia. I'm getting distracted. But it says, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples if you love one another. So that's how you showing the world who his men is, by how you treat each other, man. All right. All right. We know how to treat each other, man. Because the scriptures tell us how to maneuver in this life, man. All right. It tells us not to be around another man's wife. All right. It tells us if the brother is down, lift him up, man. It tells you to lose your money for thy brother. All right. Your time for thy brother. All right. Sometimes it's not convenient at the time that you might be doing something, but you have to